Ladies and gentlemen, this is Robertson, also known as Baraban, and this is just a quick video to give everybody a brief update on the channel. Firstly, for those here that follow my ArmA III content, I've been hard at work this past month to bring the Sentinel Outbreak mission series up to date. And the good news is, I've now managed to fix them so that they work with the Eden and Apex versions of ArmA III. So, feel free to download them again and check out the new fixes and see some of the new improvements that have been added, especially with regards to the Essica edition, as that map itself has been updated since it was released some time ago. For those of you that are new to the Sentinel Outbreak series, it's basically a sandbox style mission that has the player trying to survive and escape a post-apocalyptic region that is swarming with infected humans, kind of like the fast zombies from the movie 28 Days Later. Not only that, but they've also got to fight against bandits and rogue military personnel. There are sound effects and textures that have been added to the mission themselves, but everything else is scripted. There are no mods required, especially for the Altus edition, which can actually run on vanilla ArmA III. The Churnerus and Essica editions do require specific add-ons, most of which are really just needed for the third-party map themselves, but I've also thrown in some units from the excellent Red Hammer Studios Russian and American Forces pack into the mix. So, if anyone is interested in taking a look at these, you can find them in the link in the description below. That'll leave a mark. I've also taken the time to release a new version of the Sentinel Infantry Pack. The original version for ArmA I had been sitting on my hard drive for years, and I figured it was time to bring it kicking and screaming into 2016 and update it for ArmA III. The Sentinel Infantry Pack is something a few colleagues and I had worked on many years ago, originally for Operation Flashpoint in VBS 1 before we ported it to Armed Assault 1. It's essentially a collection of both Eastern, as in Russian and former Soviet Union, and Western, as in NATO and US, infantry units in various colours and camouflage schemes that were created specifically for the CTI, which stands for Conquer the Island mission type, for those that are new to the series of course, and the warfare multiplayer missions that came with ArmA II, but they can even be used for scenarios that just require well-equipped private armies and professional mercenary forces. And best of all, they're all based on contemporary units, so they're a welcome break from the weird sci-fi units that we've got with vanilla ArmA III. In fact, when we originally created them, we used them to simulate the opposing force units or random NATO and former Soviet Union allies in our training exercises, but we discovered that they actually make excellent CTI and warfare units. The main reason why is because all the main infantry unit types are all there, plus they come in such a wide range of camouflage and colour schemes that you'll never have trouble telling the opposing forces apart. And also, they're quite generic, so they don't have any real country patches, unit markings or insignias, so that way you don't have to worry about anyone being offended that their particular country's troops are being gunned down in-game. The units in the infantry pack are available for all three sides. That includes Blue 4, Op 4 and even Green 4, so there's plenty of opportunity for people looking to use them in missions where there's three-way firefights going on as well. Now, you don't need this add-on for the Sentinel Outbreak missions, but if it sounds like something that you're keen on, then as always you can find a link in the description below. Just remember that the Sentinel Infantry Pack does require that you already have the Red Hammer Studios, Forces of the Russian Federation and US Armed Forces add-ons installed beforehand. And the reason why this is that they use many of the weapons and equipment from that pack. Once again, many thanks to both Red Hammer Studios and also to Craig from the SP Pack, as I've borrowed some of the base textures and UI icons from them to help flesh this out, so kudos to all involved. Now for the most important announcement. As of tomorrow, I will be disappearing overseas again. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere dangerous, just this time I will be touring across Canada, travelling from the east coast to the west. And sadly, since I'm only able to take my laptop with me, it means that there'll be no more gaming videos for the best part of a month. But don't worry, because no doubt I'll be posting some touristy videos on my channel instead. So, be prepared to see a panoramic shot of Niagara Falls, or more likely just of me being mauled by a grizzly bear. But the good news is that upon my return, there'll actually be some more TerraFirmaPunk videos and, as we've all been waiting for, a whole new season of the Into the Unknown series for space engineers. Plus, by that time there's also a very good chance that No Man's Sky will actually be released. So, if all goes well, then I'll have some videos of that too. Anyway, once again, I would like to thank you all for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I've enjoyed reading your comments that you've been leaving so far, and I look forward to speaking to and releasing more videos for you all again soon. As always, this is Robertson, signing off.